Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Cooking with Senpai. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make omurice, a famous dish in Japan. And I'm going to show you how a normal human being like you can make such an amazing dish. Without further ado, let me get the ingredients ready. Pa! Don't you just hate people like that? Anyways, I'm a normal human being too, so I'm gonna show you how to make this omurice with normal ingredients from your normal household, from your normal home. First up, what you're gonna need is some vegetables. These are some prime A1 bird's eye chopped, already mixed vegetables that you can get at your local Ralph's, your local Albertsons, Costco, whatever it may be. And then you got your 1, 2, 3 vegetable oil. You can get this from any local Asian market near your home. It's quite nice. It's literally just normal cheap vegetable oil. And then you got kosher salt. This beautiful thing right here it's just salt. It's normal salt, nothing special about it. All right, now we got some Kikkoman soy sauce. Also nothing very special, but it does come from Japan, and actually, I hope it does. I mean, I'm half Japanese, so I hope I've been eating the right soy sauce. Oh well. Alright, so you got soy sauce. And then I didn't really know I was gonna film a YouTube video tonight, so I did not prep, but make sure you get a bunch of already cooked rice. As you can see, I did not cook this rice yet, so it does not yet look good. But who cares? It's rice. Alright. And then you got these two beautiful, lovely things right here. They are eggs. They're just normal AA large eggs from the local supermarket. All right, let's get to it. Step number 1, you're gonna crack the egg on the side of the cup, put it in just like that. Only use one hand. If you use 2 hands, then whatever, you can use 2 hands if you want to. All right, now that you've done that, put the other one in. I'm just gonna do this for example purposes only. You're gonna mix the egg in here like this. All beautifully. You know, you've done this before. You got this. You've done this before, right? All right. And after you've done that, you're gonna add in, gosh, I'm literally so unprofessional at this. There's a reason why I'm TikTok famous and not YouTube famous. All right, you're gonna grab the salt, pour it in here, like so. Add a little bit too much, because we like salt here. All right, and mix it up some more, like so. And once it's ready and good, set it aside. Well, now that that loser's out of the way, we're gonna pour a spoonful of oil onto a spoon, because I don't actually have measuring spoons. As I mentioned before, I'm a normal person, and I don't know, I just don't do that. We're gonna pour that spoonful in a spoon into this pan right here. We're gonna mix it up just like that. Spread it around with a spoon if you need to. You can get it all around the pan, just like this. There we go. All right, you can't really see me doing it right now, but we are cooking the vegetables and the rice together. It's gonna look like this. All right, now, I'm no professional cook, so I'm gonna grab the soy sauce. It's right here. Twist that thing open. Leave this here for a sec. Please don't try this at home. Pour this in here, like that. All right, we're gonna get this mixed. Make some fried rice real quick. It is steaming up in here. Oh boy. This is good. This is really good. It should sound like this. All right, get it back on the stove. Get it cooking, real nice and good. I wish I had a studio kitchen, but we can't always get what we want, can we? All right, get it cooking like that. Good, good, good. Gonna get another plate. Got a plate. All right, now over here. Set up my mic. I'm gonna take all this, take it out, pour it onto another plate, because I have to use the same exact pan because this is my only good pan. And we're gonna get the layer for the omurice cooked on here. Make sure to turn off the stove when you're not using it. Oh, you're still here? Let me fix my mic real quick. Now, if you're still here and you still want to see the final product and not listen to my garbage British accent, whatever it may be, you're going to repeat the step of the oil on the spoon. Oh, it's quite a bit of oil. Pour a little bit of that back in. There we go. Alright, that's quite enough oil. Actually, I don't think it's enough. I'm going to put some more in here. There we go. Alright. Spread that good stuff all around. I'm going to stop the accent because my accent's really terrible. Anyways, if anyone's curious, I'm half Japanese, half white. Grew up partly in Japan, partly in America, partly in Hawaii, and yeah, in Japan. Did I mention that? I don't know, it's almost 1 in the morning and I'm so tired. Alright, looks like we're good on the oil. There we go. Alright. Now, do you remember this stuff? The eggs from earlier. Alright. So we're gonna get this stuff cooking right here. I'm gonna turn that on for a bit. Alright. Set that on medium. Now, there's a trick to figuring out how hot the oil needs to be. 1 sec. You're gonna need some water. Alright? Grab a cup real quick. Pour a little bit of water in it. There we go. Now, to test if the heat is high enough, if the oil is hot enough to where it needs to be, you need to grab a little bit of water on your fingers. Spray it in. If it's not making a sound, then it's not ready yet. So it might be ready now. There we go, it's ready, it's ready. I'm gonna keep that heat, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit and pour, woohoo. And pour a little bit of this egg in. There we go. All right, and once it's cooking, I'll leave it. Put it on low. Now, grab that spatula, put the heat on low. There we go, there we go. All right, once it's there, you're gonna wanna grab this nicely formed rice for the omurice. Place it right in the middle, just like that. Put the heat on low. All right, you good? You still following? And it should move quite easily like that. And you kind of want to use the edges to fold it in a little bit. I'm going to use a spoon to fold this in. There we go. Kind of want it to fall down like that. There we go. This part takes a little bit of time. So, I will tell you the backstory behind why I started. I wanted to do this. I have a TikTok with over 500K followers. And if you're watching this and you're one of my loyal TikTok followers, I sincerely appreciate you. It's time for us to start expanding, and we must take over YouTube. Anyways, you want to get the omurice to form around like that. There we go, looking sweet, baby. All right, nice. Ooh, omelet, are you lost, baby girl? Come on, come on, come on. You fall back in this way. So if it ever starts like not working in one direction, you're gonna want it to go to the other end of the thing. There we go. All right, now the rest of the job has to be done on a plate. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a plate real quick. All right, so on this plate, we're going to flip it over. You ready? Beautiful. Okay. Now, looks great, looks good, it looks awesome. Awesome. Y'all really thought I couldn't do it, did you? All right. Well, turn off the stove and let's head back over to where we were. So, you've made an omurice. Congrats, incredible, quite amazing in fact. Well, you've got a lot of oil on it, so grab a paper towel, place it on top of the omurice. Let it soak up all the oil, Let it dry up a little bit. Dry like all of my ex's texts. Next girlfriend, please don't be dry. All right, good. Shape it a little bit if you'd like, just like that. Shape it up, shape it up, shape it up. Good shape. Good, awesome, incredible. All right, looking fantabulous, my friend. Now, with either ketchup or sriracha, something red that has, you know, a closed opening like that. I usually like to draw a face. You can put words on it, anything you want to do. So I'm gonna draw a little face. When drawing the face, you want to be extremely delicate. You want to be extremely light. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw. You want to do line by line. So we're gonna do one line diagonally across like that. One line diagonally across like that. All right. Cross like that. Cross like this. There we go. And now we're gonna draw a smiley face down and around like that. Draw whiskers. Boom. Boom. And boom. Boom. All right. There you have it. Your beautiful masterpiece, incredible omurice. And now we're ready for a taste test. Now I'm a little bougie, I have to admit. So I'm gonna grab some of my bougie salt. Pour it on a little bit. Ooh. Beautiful. Now, y'all ready for this? Let me open it this way so you can see. So inside, it's been out for a bit, so it's probably not as beautiful as it would have looked. But got some nice rice inside. Just go ahead and eat it. Mukbang. Why is that actually so good? What in the world? It's literally just salt, white rice, some vegetables you don't even cut that you just get from Ralph's, soy sauce, the cheapest soy sauce, sriracha, and 2 basic eggs. And it's literally just, it's so good, and it looks good. Like I would see this at a restaurant. I don't know, but this is really good. Anyways, y'all, if you enjoy this video, so good. If you enjoy this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, liking it, and subscribing to my channel. I'll be posting a lot more cooking, Japanese related content. I might start teaching Japanese on here. I speak Japanese fluently. I used to live there. I'm half Japanese, half white. I want to make some videos about just living in America as a half Japanese American person. And if you do see this video, please consider following me on Instagram. I do a lot of modeling, I do a lot of photography, so a lot of it's on there. And yeah. Oh, and I have a Patreon, but it's up to you if you want to subscribe to that or not. Some exclusive content on there. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Stay safe, and I hope it's, you know, you're gonna have a good sleep, or you're gonna enjoy this omurice right here. What am I doing? All right, see y'all. Oh, no, as we say in Nihon and Japan, I'm so new to this. じゃあね。